Good morning, folks. Um, Yesterday I was talking about Thelma decorating for the fall season, and she's got all her little village up on our mantle, even though we don't have a wood stove anymore. We have a mantle still, nice brick mantle and a hearth. Anyway, that'll all go away one of these days. But we don't decorate for Halloween. We don't celebrate Halloween. Halloween is a celebration of fear and death, basically. And that comes from Satan, the devil, who comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? Fear and death, death and fear. That is not something to be celebrated. So we used to, as young people and as young adults, we did celebrate, we observed Halloween. But we weren't too old before we came to the realization that that is not something that Christian people should be participating in. The world does, and it's crazy, and it can get dangerous. I'm not trying to make people fearful, but it's not something that's wholesome. It's traditional, it's this, it's that, trick and treat, candy and fun stuff, costumes and so on and so forth. But the basis of it, the source of it all, is satanic. And there is evil in the world. Satan is a real creature. And I say creature because he was created. He's not the opposite of God. No, God is the creator. And God is God. There is no other. And when you come to that realization, we need to live in that realization that God is God. There's one God, and He is God, and He's not just the creator, He is the sustainer. He is life. He is light. Where the other, without Him there's darkness and death. God is where the life is, and that's what we should be celebrating. And the more I grow, the more I study and read and listen to smart teachers, the more and more at peace I am. And that's where we should be living, at peace. Halloween is a lack of peace. Halloween is terror and fear, scary stuff. Why do we need to be scared? There's nothing to be scared of. God is in control, and you want to be on His side. You want to be on the side that wins. That doesn't mean everything goes perfectly well all the time. We know that. Everybody has troubles. Everybody has challenges, and some are pretty tragic. Some are hard. But all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to His purpose. Even when it's tragic, that's hard. But that's where faith comes in. That's where knowing that God is love. He's not fear and death, and He's not here to kill, steal, and destroy. He's here to bless us and give us life abundantly. And that's what I live in. That's what I want to live in. That's what I want my family to live in, and my friends, as much as I can convince them. And some people just don't want to be convinced. That's the sad part. There are people out there that just don't want to be convinced of goodness. They have fun living in the dark, and that's sad. That's profoundly sad. And I wish I could make the world a better place for them, but I can't sometimes. I try. So, seek God and His goodness. Have peace. Even if you don't have prosperity, you can have peace with God. You can be redeemed. You are forgiven. You know that. I've told you that. You are forgiven. You receive that. You accept that as a gift from God through Jesus, through his sacrifice, and then you have eternal life. Life, not death. Life. That's the goal, is to have eternal life, which is what we were created for. And Satan and all the other created beings, the bad guys, will be destroyed in the end. Have a good day, folks.